Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Ask Darrius. Now, thank you very much for your patience. I know I was supposed to be doing a lot more of these a lot more often, but real life unfortunately has been kicking my butt lately, so here I am. Now we have a lot of questions, which is one of the side benefits of not doing this as often as I said I would. Here we go. First one is from JJ Jetson, which hashtag Ask Darrius. Can you make a living as a male model in the fetish business? I think you can. It depends if you go strictly fetish and strictly not just fighting, but all the other things. I'm sure you could definitely do it, but you're just gonna be like a struggling actor like anybody else. You got to be hustling unless you have a particular look or something that's just, oh my God, we need you. Then it's gonna be a lot more difficult. And of course, they start grinding when I start doing this. They've been quiet when I was setting up, and now it's okay. I got you guys. Anyway, next question from Kay. Darrius Jones, who do you see Kay getting his first victory against? Hashtag possible fighting words. Nobody. Pretty much it. Next question, Carlos Guzman. Will Darrius be on the Ring of Death as we posted? Now, I wasn't familiar with this Monty Python reference. Yes, if you pose questions, and it's Ask Darrius, I will answer them to the best of my ability. I don't know how the Ring of Death works. If I don't answer it, do I get beaten to death? It seems a little extreme. But as long as they're as easy as the Bridge of Death, then we're okay. Next question from Jim Smith. Where can I watch a live match being filmed? Which was actually answered in the Facebook post. We tried to do a Facebook live streaming of Amazon Annie, and I think that's as close as we've gone so far. We've toyed around with the idea, and we're still trying to figure out the logistics of having people here, making sure everybody's comfortable, making sure we have enough space, making sure we have enough parking, this, that, and the other thing. So as soon as that becomes a more viable option, we will most definitely let you know and try to figure that out. Now we are on the West Coast. I noticed in the post that you're from New York, as am I. But yes, if you want to watch a live match or something streaming, we'll have to figure out the logistics of that. If you have, if you have alternatives or something to suggest, please email us, and we would love to try it out. Always looking to expand options. And of course, my iPad closes on me. That's what I get for talking too much. Patrick Silias, I'm not sure how to pronounce your last name, Claire, I'm sorry. If you could get a big enough sponsor, who would you have a fatal four-way with which lady wrestlers? So, off the top of my head, I would go Jennifer Thomas, Ali Parker, Gail Kim, and Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox. But that's just me. Actually, see, that's the hard part about answering a question like this. I feel like it'd be like a fatal 16-way, which sounds kinky now that I said that out loud. What I meant was, there's so many different wrestlers who I'd love to have in here doing a lot of things that it's hard to just pick four. But those are the first four that kind of flowed through when I first read the question. This question is from Mike Hart. Darrius, have you ever done a video and realized maybe the subject matter went too far, or too extreme, or too fetishy, or were simply too stupid? That is a very difficult question. Let me say this, no. There's nothing where I thought it was too far or too extreme or too fetishy. I don't know exactly what the qualifier of too fetishy is, and we have gotten a lot of requests that were just simply untenable, but there was nothing that I thought it was just like, whoa, this is bridging some boundaries, at least nothing that immediately comes to the top of my head. If I come up with something, I'll post a Facebook Live video or something along those lines. Too stupid? No. I mean, I've obviously shot a lot of videos that weren't my particular taste, but that doesn't mean it's too stupid. I just don't particularly understand what causes you, or what causes that the customer to want that. So I'm not judging by any stretch of the imagination. Who the hell am I to judge? But no, so far, nothing that I've thought of or nothing that I've seen or experienced was like, that's just too far. There's other stories, but we won't get into that right now. Oh, well, this one's from our lovable Rusty. Jewel Marceau was a good warm-up, but when do I get to move around with another chickadee? I'm gonna translate that as when does he get to get back in the ring and kick somebody's ass? And that's when we can find somebody else to get in here. Now, Rusty has the amazing fortune and misfortune of being very intimidating looking with his skill set, but very controlled. And if you don't know about the control side, you're just worried because you see him hitting the bag, you see him moving around the ring, you're like, well, at least this is what the girls have told me, and I wish I could get this on camera because it is amazing. Almost without fail. Every girl has told me at some point, before shooting with Rusty or after shooting with Rusty, how intimidated they were. But then afterwards, there's never been a problem. He's very controlling. And there are a couple of, times there may have been a punch in the face, but it's boxing. Shit happens. So that's my long-winded answer that probably didn't help. Rusty, we will get you some work as soon as somebody comes in with some work for you. Probably even before that, because we've got some things in the work. Email me later. James Anderson. Now, I've read this question a few times, and I'm not going to be offended. I'm going to read it for you guys, and you let me know how I should. My question is, have you started looking for or training any new guys for videos? Don't get me wrong. Now, James is my boy. Like, really? New guys? I'm right here. I love Darrius and Rusty, but it would be nice to see some younger guys in matches. Younger? I'm like 20. Don't worry about how old I am. Private. Mind your business. Plus, we want HTM going for years to come. Those guys are getting older. I am damn near immortal. Okay? That's all I'm going to say about that. Rusty is like second place immortal, but I ain't going nowhere. Look at this. Look. What? I ain't going nowhere. We're always looking for new talent. The divide that we're trying to cross is people who have skill, who are going to be a good mix with the girls. We get requests pretty frequently of guys who want to volunteer or who are looking for work. They're like 6'6", 350 linebackers. Maybe a linebacker? Basketball players, whatever. And it's just not going to work with a 5'1" Jesse who's 94 pounds, if I remember correctly last time I talked about it. So we need to find people who are the right size, people with the right temperament, people with the right training. I will train people if they are interested in doing this and committing to the work. The difficult thing is getting them in here to do it. So long story short is, we are looking for a few new guys. We have Cato. Actually, really, Cato's the only newest person, and he's just recently come back into being available. But with his work schedule, it's just been very difficult to get him in here with the other girls, because scheduling is probably one of the more difficult things in this business. That's an answer that nobody's ever asked me. And for the last question, I saved this question for last, even though it came in kind of middle. Why did you guys move? Let me get comfortable, because this might turn into a rant. So, about 3 or 4 months ago, I'm at my other job, and I get a phone call. Where I work, there's not a lot of signal, so I just happen to be on break. And I get a phone call from the management company. I'm debating on saying their name. I might flash it in there. Saying that we have to move out because we are shooting pornography. And my first response was, what the fuck? Pornography? No, that is not us. Now we shoot fetish, we shoot nude models, topless, da-da-da. Never shot porn. We're shooting porn, we're getting complaints from the neighbors. We were at that location for 6.5 years, shooting the exact same content, exact same type of content, for 6.5 years. Never had a complaint. But now we're shooting porn and we have to go. Never mind that the neighbors next door, who you can hear in some of the later videos, sounded like a freaking casino. They were a brass sorting place. I'm not really gonna hold too much back. Nice guys. They got high all the time, made constant noise, ran a forklift into the wall. I know they ran the forklift into the wall because I was laying on the couch that was right up against the wall when they hit the motherfucker. Bumped me almost off the couch. Now, by the grace of God, they didn't put a hole in the wall that time. The second time, they were actually punching small holes through the wall that we would have to plaster over. But I'm the one causing the problem. Okay. Well, this was near the end of that month. I feel like it was March going into April. So it's like, no, we're gonna need a month, 2, 6, 10. We can't just up and move. But at that time, they want us to not only move out in a week, which obviously didn't happen, they want us to stop shooting. Now, I tried to abide by the rules and the laws and all that other stuff, and it was very, very difficult not to just be like, fuck you, we're gonna shoot anyways. But they threatened, this company, the Jason company, fuck you guys. You guys threatened to call the police on us shooting videos. You have people getting high and running into walls with heavy equipment, but I'm the nuisance. But fine, okay. We looked for places and we were able to find this place. Here's the best part. After emailing them and trying to figure things out and going over the lease and trying to do arbitration, they just like, nope, you have to leave. Bye. Okay. The best part. Not only did they kick us out breaking their part of the lease, they went into our, I've got to edit this. They went into our space because when I came into the ring one day, the door was unlocked, and I never left that door unlocked. And they sent us a, notice to perform, covenant, or quit, which is lawyer speak for just, you have 3 days to comply or get the fuck out. And this is what they posted. I gotta do that. They actually printed a color picture from Clips for Sale of me and, as you may have guessed, Samantha Grace. So every time you see this picture, this is why, kind of the inside joke of the nipple twist heard around the world. They sent that to me, they sent that to Duncan. At his work, they tracked him down to send it to his work. Twice. Which again, was very difficult not to just be like, fuck you, we're gonna do what we want anyways. But again, trying to abide by the rules, trying to not cause a problem. For 2 months, we didn't shoot. And no shooting, no money coming in. Now, fortunately, we still had additional content. We still have content that we were releasing and removing things. And things were very stressful. Long story longer, that's why we moved. Now, the best part is before we found this place, we found another place right across the street from another company. Of course it was. Why wouldn't it be? Right now, California, in Southern California, it's very difficult to find locations because a lot of them are pot dispensers now, or they don't want filming or whatever the particular hang-ups are. They didn't want us in there. So, yes. So we found this place 3 weeks before we had to vacate the premises. That was a very stressful time. And I thank God I had an amazing support staff to help me with that. Anyways, that is my long-winded answer for why we had to move. And there might be more rants because there's just so many other things I don't even want to get into now. I'm kind of just upset and angry. Thank you guys again for all the questions. Please submit them. Please keep supporting us. It's not just me. And we are doing the best we can to constantly improve our content, to improve the quality of our content, whether the actual action or the equipment we're using, and it's all because of you guys. This banner, okay, which you guys have seen, we made a big to-do about it, was because of not a fan, a friend, okay? And I want you guys to be friends. I want you guys to be a part of the family here at Hit the Mat. Thank you guys so much, and stay tuned because we have an interview with the lovely Jennifer Thomas. Peace. So here is our next episode of Ask Darrius, and to start us off, we have the lovely and talented, oh, look how cuddly, Jennifer Thomas.
Yes. Hello, everybody. I'm happy to be here with Hit the Mat and Darrius, and my good friend Teddy right here, who I'm just so tempted to throw his big head into a rear naked choke. Yes.
I'm sure somewhere Peter is filing a complaint on behalf of the teddy bear.
Oh, I don't care. I'll take care of PETA. All right. So, Darrius, what do you want to ask me?
How have you been? We haven't seen you in a little while.
I know, right? I'm kind of like a now you see her, now you don't kind of girl. Because I'm hiding, kind of like a bear, hibernating in a cave. And then when I decide to poke myself out, I come out and say hi to everybody. But I've been doing good.
Where have you been doing? Anything you can talk about?
I've been working on Session Girls, and that's always a work in progress, and it's a big project for me that I have a feeling it's going to last a lifetime. So, other than that, I'm getting ready for travel. I'm going to Santiago, Chile.
Ah.
Did I say that right? Santiago?
I've heard of Santiago.
So, and from there, do I have any other? I might be going to Boston. So that might happen at the end of August, early September. So if any of you guys are from Boston and want to experience what Teddy is experiencing, well then give me a call, email me.
We'll put all the information in the description.
Just go to Session Girls.
There you go. That works as well. All right, so you are here today to do some boxing. So you're gonna kick some ass. You get your ass kicked. What's going on?
Do I ever get my ass kicked? At least, do I ever get my ass kicked for real? I'm doing ass kicking, at least today, and we know that, Darrius.
Well, listen, not everybody knows that. I gotta, put the information out there. I mean, you did kind of get your ass kicked by Rusty.
He's tough. I don't like Rusty at all.
What?
Like you could tell he's totally trained in boxing. He keeps himself in great shape, and I don't like any man that makes me freaking sweat. Okay? I absolutely hate it. In fact, that's what I hate about beating up men the most, is my hair gets messy, my makeup falls off, my nails break. It like destroys everything about my package. And that's what I hate about beating up men. It's just cosmetically. But other than that, I have a pure joy of satisfaction. And with Rusty, I need another rematch with Rusty. That's all I have to say.
Yes, I mean, he's not.
I'm not even going to bother putting on my makeup that day or anything. I'm just going to go as my raw, natural self.
And do you think you're going to win? Are you training to take him on, or what's going on?
Well, I want to just, I don't know, can we transfer the boxing into wrestling somehow? Like, can I just give him a drop toe hold and make him fall to the ground and start wrestling him? Because if I can do that, then I'm sure I know I can win. With the boxing, do I train in boxing? Come on. Yeah, I do a little bit, but not to Rusty's level of training. He's pretty damn good.
All right. Well, we'll see what we can do. I don't think wrestling is in his forte, but we'll see what happens. We'll try to make it work.
Please do.
So now you and I have been talking about some ideas to do here at the ring, and now we're not going to post them because then you guys will steal them and it'll be terrible. But I don't know. I'm kind of excited for this year. I'm thinking if we can get a couple things going, setting things here up at the ring, I think this year could be pretty exciting.
Well, now that you have your new location, and it's much better than the last location, there's definitely a lot more opportunities that can open up for everybody here to make this a win-win scenario and not just a win-lose scenario.
Yes, the last location
I'm
was
excited for the ideas that are being brewed right now, so we just have to manifest them and make them happen.
Exactly. All right, guys. So we will let you know when that becomes a reality, and I think for this interview, oh wait, you can't.
Scissor.
What is it with every time I see you, you've got to put a head scissors on something?
Especially your head. Your head is my favorite to do this with. You know that.
You're never gonna let that go, are you?
Never.
You know that.
That was like what, 12 years ago?
Oh, don't say that. I feel so old.
It was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago. Do you know that we've actually had requests for you to do that again?
Well, let's do it today.
Well, there's.
Come on,
do you
Darrius.
see another camera person here?
We could place it on a tripod. We can make it happen. You know that. When there's a will, there's a way. So let's do it.
You seem way too excited about this.
Yes.
We'll discuss this later. All right.
All right. Adios.
Bye.
Bye.